Guys, welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? As usual, guys, support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it with all social platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe. Then click the notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So, guys, yesterday was Black Tuesday, and for those of you who are really active on social media, of course, you saw what happened yesterday in Lagos. The incident of a truck driver who loses control of his truck, then crashed, collided with students who were just going on after closing hours. It was quite unfortunate. In fact, people are currently still protesting. There have been a lot of conflicting reports concerning that incident yesterday, which I am going to visit later. But firstly, let's talk about Sylvester Jr.'s case. So as of yesterday, the police informed the public that they have arrested 3 out of the 5 names Sylvester Jr. mentioned before his passing, and they are working closely with the Darwin College and also with Sylvester Jr.'s parents. And also they arrested 3 house masters who were present at the night the incident happened to Sylvester Jr. They arrested the 3 masters because they should have been aware of what was going on that hostel that night. So they have been, or they have also been arrested. And meanwhile, from the 5 names, 2 names that Sylvester Jr. mentioned, the students are nowhere to be found. Don't forget, it was revealed that parents, some parents came to that school, picked their kids, and meanwhile 2 of those alleged kids were immediately flown out of this country. And it seems as if that report was true, because they have been able to arrest 3 of those students while 2 are still at large. And meanwhile, there's a protest going on currently at Darwin College from mothers, from Nigerians, who are demanding demanding that the Lagos state government, the federal government, must make this investigation open. Must make this investigation open and public for transparency. Because you know the justice system in Nigeria is well, let me not just condemn the justice system in Nigeria. Let me just hope that all the due process and everything will be done diligently. So that is an update from Sylvester Jr. Meanwhile, Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu said, "I commiserate deeply with the family of late Sylvester Jr., the 12-year-old pupil of Darwin College, Lagos. As a parent, I share the grief Sylvester Jr. dismissed as brought upon his parents and the entire household. The incident is not only sad but disturbing and heartbreaking. Consequently, I have ordered a comprehensive investigation into the matter, but while this is ongoing, I would like to give Sylvester Jr. parents and the entire citizenry of Lagos the assurance of my full support at this trying time. I share their pain and sense of loss. Indeed, words are inadequate to describe my feelings, but I pray that God Almighty will soften their pains and grant Sylvester Jr. eternal rest. Amen." That's coming from the governor. And meanwhile, the House of Rep yesterday asked the IG of police to take over Sylvester Jr.'s case. Demanded the IG of police to take over Sylvester Jr.'s case. So that is the update for now for Sylvester Jr. And let's go over to the incident that happened yesterday over a truck driver. Well, yesterday, apparently, like I've said before, there have been a conflicting report. According to this news, they say trailer loses control and allegedly ram into students of Ojodu Grammar School, Berger, Lagos. It was learned that the school children who are pupils from grammar school were coming back from school when the truck driver, who was attempting to escape from the officials, ran into them. According to an eyewitness account, immediately after the incident happened, the truck driver ran away but was caught at Oba, very close to Excellence Hotel, where it was set ablaze by irritated community. Wow. According to Sitan, a student who witnessed the incident, the site is something else. The keys were crushed. The accident happened immediately the school opened their school gate after the close of the school. I am not sure about the numbers, as at when I left, they said 17 children were confirmed gone. Quite really unfortunate. So the conflicting report here is that people are saying that last men in Lagos were dragging steering with the driver, while others are saying that security personnel were chasing the driver. So we do not know what to believe, but the bottom line is that we lost children yesterday, school children. That is the bottom line. Whether it was being chased or whether it was last man was dragging the steering with him, but the honest truth is that those drivers. Now, is it not better? Would it have been better for you to just stop, face the penalty, or whatsoever? In fact, it's just a car. They have no right to arrest you. They only have right to impound that car. But now, you think because of security agency who were going after you, or because of last man who was dragging steering with you, think that's enough for you to be maneuvering on the highway. You know people are staying, even though no students are coming, but you should know human beings are also applying that road. You should have stopped and let them do their work. Of course, we know some of them are doing illegal work, but it's way more better to face those people than trying as much as possible to escape and thereby leading to another thing. It's quite unfortunate. And guess what? Yesterday, protest started, and the students of that school started the protest. And the best thing our police could do is to come there and start throwing tear gases and carrying, spraying the guns and all the rest. That's the best thing our police could do. That is how they know how to quench protest, to use force. But it was quite unfortunate yesterday, honestly. It was painful, honestly. It was really, really painful, guys. Nobody deserves to go that way. Just imagine, parents are at home, waiting for their children to come back from school, and yet this kind of thing just happened. The news, it's so disheartening. It's so disheartening, guys. And usually nowadays, honestly, I see when I'm driving through, I see any school that is just across the road, you see some police personnel, also school security, staying along the road to try to safeguard the students, or try to put a stop sign or a cross sign on how directing the student on how to cross. I usually see that often. So another incident happened about a missing girl who was found dead in a cooler in Ekiti State. He said there is current tension in the Adeo area of Ado Ekiti State, as a missing girl identified as Fadera is dead. According to sources, the 7-year-old girl was sent on an errand on Monday, December 6th, and didn't return home. A search was launched, and she was found in a house not far from our residence. According to eyewitness, the person said they found her in a house belonging to a pastor. She had been stabbed multiple times before her mutilated body parts were kept in a cooler. Irritated residents took law into their hands and, of course, burned down the building. Pastor. Check out the missing schoolgirl. The pastor and his wife were involved in this girl's passing in Ekiti State. What for? Majorly for ritual purposes. That is the only thing I can look. Because when you call pastor, missing girl, blend them together, or when you call a religious man, missing girl, put them together, you know it's about ritualism. It's about gaining power. Please, parents out there need to be extremely careful. No matter where you are, just be careful. Gone are all those days where you can easily just send your 7-year-old girl to go and buy something from the next street. No. Take the time to go buy it yourself. Take the time to go buy it yourself. It's quite unfortunate, guys. Really, really quite unfortunate. Then this one is coming from Simi. She said, y'all please don't leave your babies in this hellish school after you notice something is off because you think it's well, it will get better or because they apologize. Even daycare, primary school, many of them are traumatizing children, but many parents don't even pay attention. They beat me too. I did not die. Also, I never been an advocate for boarding school. That age is so sensitive. They need you. Most kids that want to go often to do so much, so reason, LOL, and many parents to do it because they want free time. They need you. Even when they say they don't or they are mad at you, they need you. They need you to be present, to be in their faces and knowing everything about them. They need to be able to come to you for everything, not just to see them 3 4 months in a year, but to each his or our own, I guess. The world is not a kind place. We have to stand in the gap for our children every day. God help us. It's painful that a child had to lose his life for this conversation to be happening. Boarding school is never a thing that I will ever advise any parents to go into or allow their children to go. Honestly, I'm a product of that, and honestly, I will never ever. I don't want to be in a position where I will send my child to a boarding school. And if I must do that, then that communication gap will never stop. Will never stop. No matter how the school be, I must be able to state my rules. I will be able to speak to my child every 2 days or make sure I have a free time for my child. If you must take your child to a boarding school, please make sure it's the same state. The same state where you can easily go and see that your child. The same state. Don't go very far where you have to travel hours before you can get there. Please. Please, it's quite unfortunate, guys. A lot of things are just happening. A lot of things are just happening. Then to end this video, check out this teacher. This teacher had the mind to brutalize a 2 years old girl. Can you imagine, guys? A 2 years old girl. She was arrested. They say teacher allegedly brutalized a 2 years old pupil in Oyo State. According to a relative of the victim, she said the name of the teacher we saw the deep cut on Damifi's face and escorted her teacher. She claimed a soft drink bottle fell and broke into my cousin's eye, which I suspected it because we interrogated the victim, and even though she couldn't speak well, she said the injury wasn't as a result of the bottle. We have handed her over to the police and hope we get positive result at the end of the day. Which kind of teacher be this one? Can't beat small girl like this, 2 years old girl. Man, if you are facing a bad time at home or your husband is not doing you well or you cannot pay rent or whatsoever you are facing, please do not bring it to school and start brutalizing our children. Honestly, I think there should be like a psychological activities the school should be carrying out every day on their own teachers. Honestly, psychological test, checking the behavior of teacher, the way they interact, the way they easily get angry. Please. Well, I dedicated this video to our children, so that's the only thing I have to discuss in this video. So catch you next time. Stay blessed. Peace.